Hello, party people. Right, fantastic. Okay, so we've reviewed some of our previous videos before, and we've seen the quality not really there. So we've got a webcam now. Fingers crossed it works. It sort of looks like we're in a fishbowl, but it looks clearer from what we can see. With that said as well, obviously last week we said if you've got any comments, concerns, or criticisms, please let us know. Thank you. Some people got in touch, and we've slightly changed this week's sessions. So before we were aware we were doing getting up, getting down and stuff. And some people were struggling with the movement with that. Not so much the exercises, but more sitting down and getting up between the different types. So what I've done to hopefully help remedy that is we're going to do a block of them and then a block of them. Essentially, we're going to do all of our standing ones, or all of our sitting, or all of our floor ones first, and then all of our standing ones, rather than being a bit erratic all over the show. So fingers crossed that works. Again, though, don't be shy. Please get in touch. Let us know. Whether that's through Facebook, whether it's through a comment. And I say this every video, I'm rubbish at checking comments, so I do encourage you to message through Facebook because we will see that, and that will definitely be sorted. But with that said and done,
before we start,
we've had
a couple of sort of comments from ladies who are struggling with certain bits. So this is a very female-based little section here. So husbands and supporters that are male, if you're joining in, you might want to just look the other way. So we've had a couple of comments about lots of parts jiggling around when we're doing exercise. So yeah, this is going to happen particularly if we are starting exercise and haven't done a lot before. We want to maybe lose some weight or make things a little bit firmer. That's normal for a start, so just go with it. Enjoy the wobble. One tip that I can give you that I found myself is that you wear, instead of just using an exercise bra, wear a normal bra with an exercise bra over the top. Really good piece of advice, which stops everything jiggling around a lot more. Doesn't have to be expensive, but the 2 layers works really, really well. Another issue that I know some of our ladies face is that little leakage when you're doing things like star jumps, bouncing, trampolining, that kind of stuff. And again, the simple way to deal with that is just to use a liner or a pad. Just gets rid of all the issues for you there. It's not going to cause you a problem, you just get rid of it afterwards. So yeah, all perfectly natural and just part of everyday life for some people. So yeah, go for it. Enjoy.
Fantastic. Okay then guys, so we're going to get underway again. As I said, every week we've got the same warm up, alright, so nothing new and scary there. We're going to start off with marching in place. Okay, so just bringing our legs up, touching the opposite one, so we're twisting our torso, tapping our knees as they come up, and we're going nice and slow throughout the warm up, nothing too crazy. And as I say in every single one of our videos, if you can't do something, that's not an issue. Do the best you can, adapt it how you can, and if you can't figure out how to do that, that's when you need to get in touch, drop a message, and we'll help you out with that, alright? If there is something I think that might be obviously a bit hard for certain people, I will try and give an adaptation spot. But again, if you want to change everything to seated, just sit down and probably best you can. But all of this should be nice and simple. Not simple, but low impact. Alright, low impact, maximum productivity. Right, 15 second rest. Squat and knee hug, okay? So don't start yet, but we're going to come down, do squat, come up, hug our knee. If that's too hard, go for half squat and then knee touch. Okay? There we go. So come down, counterbalance my arms. Nice and slow on that squat. Oh, knee hug. Yeah, I'm already forget my own drills. Keep that back straight. Booty low. A good goal to aim for here is to get your legs to their horizontally with the floor. So nice and flat. And then you'll feel it if you go deeper into the third. So that's why, if you're struggling, make it easier. Come down to here, just do a little squat. Okay, change it up, adapt it. Make it work for you. Don't push yourself because that's when you won't enjoy exercise, you won't want to carry on. Make it easier and then make it harder throughout the process. And you'll see that progress and you'll want to carry on. 15 seconds rest here. Then we've got our inch ones, okay? So 2 ones on this. You can even use them standing or like this on your feet and touch along and walk out into the push-up, or you can do it on your knees, okay? And you come down, walk out like this. Again, guys, I do apologise for getting down. I've tried to condense things best as possible. I will admit, I did look over the warm-up very quickly, so I will potentially adapt things on the fly today, and then make sure for next week, the warm-up and cool-down are both in line with keeping our things together to make them easier. Switch it back out and come up. Fantastic. And you can even stretch like I'm doing, or keep in position. You can add in a push-up as well if you want, like the rest of the hardcore like cheese. Right, we're going to do scissor ones. We're moving to our back now. So, scissor kicks here. This is our ab. So we lay on our back. Again, this is why it's really important to have a yoga mat or something underneath with our foot. And we just sort of keep our feet up in the air. That's too hard. Put bend your feet and you'll feel all the strain gone. So you can do like a cycling motion instead. So either keep them straight, hands by your side, tummy tight, and just kick in the air, or pedaling if that's too hard. Okay, you can also alternate between them. But as I was saying, really important. If you're on a hard floor, because we've also some other people saying how it's a bit tricky on their knees and such, and totally understandable. That's why I recommend getting a yoga mat, or using a pillow, using a cushion, using a duvet, a blanket, a jumper. So definitely options out there. If you don't want to go out and buy something, use anything from around the house. Good, relax. And as it's shown, if something's too hard, just stop. Don't overdo it, don't injure yourself. Next, we've got our front. Anything else on our back? No. Okay, let's go. Really good turn. Okay, standing up again. Apologies, as I said, we're adapts on the fly a bit. Hands out, we come and touch our toe. Come up, touch our toe. Try to keep my legs, my arms nice and straight like this. Imagine they're at opposite sides of my body at all times. Really trying to.
And just remember, if you can't touch your toes, that's fine, I can't.
Absolutely fine. So you can even bend your knees, you could just touch your knees, you know, you could just sort of do some swirls, absolutely fine. As we've said a million times, and I'll say it a million more, just adapt it, change it. There's no shame, there's no issue. Work to the best of your ability. And stop there. Oh no, we're going to mess it up. Working out what it's done, what it hasn't done. Right, let's go on to our last, well, not last, but our knee one now. Try and knee again, sorry again. Last two knee ones and the rest are standing up. So, we're going to do, we've got it push up. Knee push up and child's pose. So you're going to come like one of our instruments on our knees. We're going to push up here. We come up and we keep our hands on the arm. We go back, bringing our bums to our feet into child's pose and we pop up. Hold it for about 2 to 3 seconds each side. Push up, down, up. Try to keep our bums nice and flat. So the line between our shoulders and knees should be straight. I can see you've got the bum up there, the rest up.
I have not.
Yes, we have. Straight, so lean forward.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Oh!
Yeah, definitely cheating after that. Okay, I reckon we get 2 more in this 10 seconds. Again, if you get one, put your warmers off. Last one. Fantastic motion. Right, last one. Stand your knees for me. We're going to do downward dog and back bends. Okay, so Superman's a bit weird, isn't it? How's it on your tummy? On your tummy, what are we saying? Hands out. Sorry, I read this. So we're going to just lift our arms up and the legs up and then down, just like this. As I said, I'm adapting things on the fly, and I remember last week I read the description I'd written, and I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't write it very well. And so I decided to Superman. So again, next week, the warm-up is going to be so much more professional. Right, so the main body work, I've definitely worked that one out, and the cool-down, that's in the bag. But, you know, I'm starting off a bit shaky today, so I do apologise. Again, if you can't do both at the same time, you can just do one bit at a time. Relax, relax. And then make your way up slowly. Rest on our feet. Okay, 7 out of 10. So we've got 3 more. What have you got? Arms straight across. Oh, yes, this is a nice one. Okay, so we're just going to do side steps across like this. Bam. Now, if we go back to either side, same time, swing your arms. If you're with a partner or a friend or a relative, try to knock them out. But you can also, if you've got a mirror or a camera like we do, you can look like a really cool like boy band, synchronized, dancing along.
Birds of prey.
Birds of prey. Have you seen that yet? No, I'm good.
No, I was just looking at the Wiggles, not films.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So you're sweeping, you get the lines right.
We are. Next up, rest. Love those words.
It's my favourite.
The best is workout complete. That's the best one. Stop there. No more. No less. Front jack. Okay, so it's like a star jump or jumping jack for American, but we're going to do our hands up front like this. But again, remember, we can make things our own path. If you can manage this, fantastic. If it's too hard, step, step, out, step, step. Or just on your toes, up, down, up, down. All right, so make your choice. Choose your champion. Let's go. I'm going to alternate between a few of them, just so if you lost, you can remember. So this is our sort of, I'll call this our standard variation. We're jumping in and out. Put it a bit softer. Step, step, up, down, step, step. Take off that impact. And if you don't like the steps either side, you can do calf raises. So up onto the balls of your feet on your toes and down with your arms. Or everything moving in unison. All right. And if you want, you can just keep switching. Stop there. Last one. I think I might be like, give me a second, Justin. Punch that. Yeah, okay. Right, so we're going to do, again, similar like we did our front jumps, we'll do a proper jumping, stop jumping, a star jump, and then we're going to, as we come up, we're going to crunch aside. Back, back, sort of like a crab. In, out, crunch, crunch. Okay? Confusing?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it slower. So, let's step, step, arms up, crunch one side, so bring your knee up to your elbow, other side, step, step, down, step, step, out, crunch, crunch, step, step, down, okay? And you can get fast a little bit, and then eventually, if you're jumping in and out, so always a star jump, the claws in the middle, and you get like a climbing the ladder as a crab. Fantabulosis. Last one, I think.
Yay.
We are done it all. As you can tell, we're a professional company here. We know exactly what we're doing.
Oh, it's fine, I can tell when the walk's finished because that's when I'm exhausted. So, we're done.
Yeah, so thank you very much for that catastrophic warm-up. We got some viewers today. Fantastic. Hello, people. Thanks for the like. We appreciate it. Yes, it's up in the morning. So, we did that. I also got something else to confess. We actually started on week 2 last week. So I cheated again. We're going back to week 1 this week, and then we're going to week 3. So it's just chaotic at the moment. And I do apologise wholeheartedly. But by next week, the warm-up will be absolutely fluid, banging, lovely. The main body of work this week's fantastic. The cool-down this week's fantastic.
Yeah.
It definitely is. No hiccups.
We get to casual pattern.
No hiccups. Right, okay. So, again, because it's only our second week, we're still in the time frame of 30 seconds exercise, 30 seconds rest. However, next week, it gets harder. We're moving up to 40 seconds exercise, 20 seconds rest. All right? But again, if you're at home and you think, oh, no way I can do that, stick to the 30. If you think, too easy, do 5 minutes work and 2 seconds rest. Whatever floats your boat.
I'm not sure about that.
Maybe not that one. Minute centric. Right. Okay, so again, you've had enough time to go and drink that probably. You ready to go?
Ready to go.
You're my sort of market chef. You're ready to go.
If I'm still
The
free,
food is still
carry on,
free.
yeah?
Then you guys are definitely still free. Right. So this week, our leg exercise. We're going to do this in the order.
Yay.
I structured this one. So our first one is walking lunges. Really, really simple things here. So we're going to take a step. We'll take a big step. Bend both knees. Don't touch the floor with this knee. Bring it back up and change side. That's literally all we're doing. But again, I know a few people have trouble with their knees, so you can use chairs to support yourself, walls, a friend, or just take smaller steps, shallower on the descent rather than coming all the way down. But the idea is sort of 90 degrees on both knees. All right? And you put that in the quads of your thighs, put it in the back of your thighs, your bum, touch your calf, Okay, relax. We have 30 seconds rest now. Our second exercise of the day here is our cardio one. I'm going into star jumps. I'm going to do those today. The star jumps, I love star jumps. To do the full body, they're fast, keep your heart rate going. Brilliant cardio exercise. And again, we're sort of jumping around the plan because of trying to keep the standing ones together and the core activities together. Alright? Let me know if you like how it works, let me know if you don't, if you've got suggestions again, just let me know. But star jumps, so standard star jumps, out and in, out and in. Again, if you want to just do steps for a time like this, absolutely fine, you've got to move your feet, that's fine. Make it work for you. And don't go all out. Pace yourself. Steady your breathing. Try and get in a rhythm. Oh, gosh, you've got to have your stomach. Yeah, we've got 5 seconds, guys. 5 seconds. Push, 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 push. Fantastic. Relax. Number 3, okay, is our knee push-up with a twist. Okay, so we're going down into our knees now. Alright, so again, you've got nice flexibility. Take your time. Use something to help you down if you need it. On our knees. So we're going to be doing knee push-up like earlier. Don't worry about it yet. Keep that. So what the rest do, she does this. I don't want that. I want straight between our knees and our legs, straight line.
That's a room.
No bums out, alright? So get this position and we'll work through it as we start. So we're going to do a push up, down we go, we come up and we twist on one side like this. We open up and then we come down, we do a push up and we twist on the other side, keeping those bums down, opening our tummies up. Sorry, our stomachs. Used to talking to kids when they're working out on YouTube. For our PE sessions every Wednesday. Check them out.
Nice job.
You like it?
I'm very settled.
Good, wasn't it? Right, relax. Nice one there, guys. I say guys, I mean, obviously, I say guys very well. Knee plank next. Alright, so elbows and hands come down in front of us. Elbows underneath our shoulders. Again, bum flat. If our bum's up here, we're not going to be engaging our core. I don't want to see you doing this. I want to see your out, so your bum is your knees and shoulder in line, your body's flat, but my knees are touching the floor. If that's too easy, come from the feet, get a nice straight line there. But we're going for a knee plank today. As I said, as we work out, things will get progressively harder, progressively longer. But if you need to change that, make it easier, whatever you need to do, you do it. You hold that 30 seconds, squeeze your abdominals if possible, make sure they're engaged, but keep breathing. I know it's hard whenever an exercise going on, it's really hard to breathe. I know. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Almost there. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Shoulders will be aching, stomachs will be aching. Flat. Fantastic. Right, 30 seconds on the clock. And then we're in before our Superman, so you can stay down. Stay there. Brilliant. Okay, so Superman's been rolling on warm up. We have we're on our tummies, arms out front, legs behind, lifting up, holding for about 2 seconds and down. We repeat that process. Again, if you want to do just one arm and leg, if you want to do just one arm and the other, then leg and leg.
Or have a little sleep.
Or have a little sleep. So we're down, arms and legs up, lift for 2 seconds, and down. It's fantastic for our core, fantastic for our back. Just keep breathing. Try not to hold your breath when we're in the sort of tense state, if you will. And don't make too sharp movements, nice and slow. Holding positions, slowly changing from floor to slightly above. Relax, fantastic work. Okay, on to our last one here of round 1. So it's called a glute bridge. So we're going to be still on the floor. Alright. We're going to lay on our backs. Alright. Hands to our side, feet up by our butt. Okay. Then you're going to push your hips and your bum up into the air to create a straight line again from the shoulders to your knees, but in the opposite direction to the flat. So we push up, hold for 2 seconds, squeeze our bum and our buttocks down and up. So you take the centre of the Superman up for 2 seconds, hold down for about 1. Really squeezing that bum as we come up. Again, guys, if you are struggling, if I don't know, then I can't help you, so drop us a message, drop us a comment, and we will work our way around for you. Relax. Fantastic. Right, so that's round one done. We're going to pause our time there, okay? Boom. Right. So we get about a minute there. We're going to, how are we doing for time actually? How are we doing for time? Oh, I got 3 people. Hello, 3 people. Sorry, my camera's over here, but my computer's over there. Hello. Nice to see you or know you're there. It means I'm not talking to myself or just my mum. Right, 20 minutes in. Fantastic. That's good time. I don't know, really. It sounds like a good time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So better to say that.
Just pretend you know.
Yeah, we're right on track.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, good. So we're going to move straight back into those walking lunges. Alright. We're going to do a walking lunges followed by our star jumps. Yeah, that's right. So they're not good. Knee push up and twist, knee plank, Superman, glute bridge. Alright, so we're trying to work on the same areas in the block so we're not shifting around position too much. So the first 2 are standing, the last 4 we're on the floor. Okay? Right. A few more seconds. Actually, say I'll start the thing. We've got 20 seconds till we're going back in. Alright? So grab a drink, grab a snack if you really need it, but I would suggest after. I think it's going to cause you upset. Unless you like proper ready for it, you've got those energy gel things, which I've never tried. So the lemon ones apparently I've heard from Alan, dreadful. So right, 4 seconds and we're in. Walking lunges. So hands as if you want. I like to do it to make you feel powerful as I lunge. But you can do what you can go for like some punch and get some aggression out.
Hey, so you're just, that's all very nasty.
Sorry.
There isn't much more foot, that's like a butterfly.
Yeah, so when come down, you can float your wings with them.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. Next up, rest. Love this app. My best friend. Relax. Okay, 30 seconds off, and then we move into our star jumps. Again, obviously I didn't say in the first one, you can change them up there if you find something too hard. There's always a way to progress something. And if you can't figure that out, once again, message us, and we'll help you out.
Oh, he's very aggressive.
I thought I'd stop that.
He's quite friendly, really. I don't scared.
I'm just fired up because we're working out, having fun. And we got 3 people on the line.
Hooray!
Yeah, wonderful. Right, start guys. So, stand if you like, nice big movements, I suppose. You can do what I was doing, or you can comfortably move your feet. Provide a balance. Just your calves. But that's absolutely fine. The first one, you did sort of the standard or low pack, and you feel like if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, or you want to regress, then change it up. 5 seconds left, guys. Stop there! Fantastic! And then knee push up the twist this guy, this person. Pat, off, pat. Like a different symptom. Right. So, down on these. Again, really stress, yoga mat, something, a blanket to have on the floor, so that then pushes the blow and stops hurting our knees and stuff. Again, let's think back. So, straight line between our shoulders and our knees, and we're going to do push up, twist, and we go. Try not to bring your knee off the floor when you twist. That helps you open up the back, open up your abdominals, and requires you to rely on that abdominal strength there, and arm strength to turn. Come on, one more. You're on. One more. Fantastic. Well done. Relax. Right, push up. So, you're on the knee plank next, so stay where you are. Assume the sort of meditation position. I think this is.
My arms are threatening to be pain.
Fine, not using the waist, it's usually your shoulder, let's say.
Yes, I can do that. It's the bicep.
Your bicep. Inch biceps. Okay, 4 seconds, let's go. So, elbows on your shoulders, knees out, thumbs in line, nice and flat, that's better. You just laying down, I thought so. No, you're not, you're good. I thought you were just laying down there, being cheeky. Shocking, yeah.
No, look, you can tell because I'm wobbling.
Yeah. That's perfect on. If you start shaking, I shake when I do a plank. It's quite an intense exercise. So that's why I chose the knee plank rather than full out plank of Rooney when we get there.
Stop there! Come now.
Say stop. Please stop.
Uh-oh.
Right, Superman next. So we're going to allow my stomach. That's good, yeah. You can just squeeze and lay down and go sleep for a bit. We've got 18 seconds.
Oh.
Fantastic. Do that. Da, da, da. Hope you're okay today. Stay safe in snow. Fingers crossed we're going to still have some fun.
Legend.
Legend. Right, so we hold for 2 seconds. Down to 1. Breathing throughout if we can. And you'll feel the strain in your lower back, in your abdominal. You may not feel it as much. I just know I've got lower back issues. So whether that's why I feel it there.
I feel it.
Okay, good. Okay, so remember up to 2 seconds, hold, squeezing, down for 1. One more. Down we go, relax. Last one is our glute bridge. Yeah, it is.
No! Oh, I'm exhausted now.
Yeah.
Wonder why I'm warm. Definitely warm.
Hope you guys manage to do it more than the once with us. If you can manage to do it 2 times a week, that's fantastic. This whole workout. If you can manage to do it once, fantastic. 3 times, it's amazing. Right, so lay down on our backs. Keep our arms. So we're going to push up our hips and bum. Hold for 2 seconds. Come down. Up 2 seconds. And down. And have you going to keep it going. Breathe in throughout. Oxygen is fairly important to us. Not only oxygenates our blood, lets our muscles work better, but also as a sub of that does keep us alive and allows us to work out correctly. Relax! Hokey cokey. That's our main body workout done.
Yay!
Yeah! Woo! We're going to move the cool down. So just how far along are we? 27 minutes. That's sorry, that's really loud. Okay, 27 minutes. Hopefully the sound quality is okay for you guys. I will check it after the video. But these are new things, so I don't know. We'll see. I think this is a fake. Yeah, work out with this. Have we go. Right, okay, so we're just going to move on to a cool down now. Standard full body cool down. And work from top to bottom. Alright, nice and simple. Probably about 6 to 8 stretches. And she's going already. Didn't need me here. Head pull. Pull to the side, stretch side on it. I like to keep it more from the cool down the same, just give it a bit of familiarity. The full body, the brilliant stuff, tried and tested. And change sides. So why change it?
Why are we changing sides?
Huh?
Did you say why are we changing sides?
No, I said why change it? Like,
Oh, I see. I thought you meant why should you change sides?
Relax.
You should change sides because it keeps it linking for all your muscles.
Precisely. Right. On that front, what's our body? Tuck it inside, shoulder stretch here. I like to work down the body and I'll pull down, make sure I haven't missed anything. Again, a bit of wonder if you like this bit. Might get a bit bored sometimes, stand in the same spot. And the other way. Straight arm, when it's bent, pull it inside. Feel that stretch in the shoulder. Oh. Relax, relax, relax. Hug yourself. Okay, so squeeze nice and tight, one on top of the other. So I think it's wondering how long it's going for. It's long enough, it's ages. Okay, one arm, switch around, whichever on top, put it at the bottom, whichever on the bottom, put it at the top. Squeeze again, trying to get those shoulder blades. Again, also, I know I'm a really fast talker, so if you're like, what the hell is he saying? Then again, drop us a message, let me know and I will talk slower.
I just don't know how you do and exercise at the same time. It's not something I've learned yet too much.
No. Right, we're going to do a side stretch. So, legs shoulder width apart, one arm down, one arm up, reaching over to the side. Oh, I can do that today. Do that arm straight to me, stretch it out even more then. And the other way. Oh. Might get a few crunches here, I certainly do. Okay, relax, relax, relax. Fully on toe. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 leg stretches. So, like our lunges, we're going to take a big step forward. We're going to bend one leg, keep the back one straight, both feet facing forward, heels on the floor. Okay, it looks like this from the side. Back straight, knee bent, leg straight, facing forward, heel on the floor. Otherwise, you're going to be taking away from the stretch. Switch sides. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, lateral lunge time. So stand normally, take a step to the side, bend one leg, keep the other one straight, both feet facing forward, all heels on the floor, but inside your thigh. And the other way.
I like come down, it's best.
Hang on, but you still good after that. You know you're taking moves that and also down.
Yeah.
That's the best bit of the workout. Relax. Okay, 2 more. We're going to do our calf stretch. So you've got a few options. Calf and hamstring. Put them right against a chair, like that. You can do it up against a wall. So you stand right on the wall, you toe up against it, and you can sit back. Or you can do a freestanding, which I like to do. You can do it anywhere. And you just pick the out front, heel on the floor, toe to the sky, bend this leg, keep them straight. I like to get my knees in line, reach down, keep my back straight, and then you'll feel it really, really confidently. Change sides for me. Oh, yeah. Few more seconds. Relax. Last one. Quadricep stretch, our thigh stretch. Again, if you're a friend or a wall, hold onto those co-balance or a chair. Grab your foot, put it in tight. Okay, if you're not feeling much, put your knees together, hips forward. You can see a nice little sideways version there. Bring that foot right up as close to your bum as possible. And relax. Other leg. Few more seconds. And relax. So, well done again, attending week 2, which is actually week 1, but is week 2 of our WAFF sessions. Alright, next week will be week 3, and it will be the actual week 3, and I'm also going to have the warm-up sorted and everything else. So don't even worry about it, I'm on it. Well, it's only the 2nd week in, so we're allowed to have a few hiccups here and there. But I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. I sincerely hope you enjoyed everything and you found some benefit. I feel like she's about to say something.
I was just going to say, remember to let us know if you've got any problems with the workout today, or if there's any particular areas you'd like to see. So if you've got a specific problem area in your body that you'd like loosened up, but moving a bit more, let us know and we'll see if coach stroke and things future sessions. So yeah, just get in touch with anything you need to. Really.
Yeah, of course I can. The only thing I will say, just to cover our own back, is obviously if there is significantly painful or tricky you find, definitely we do encourage you to talk to a doctor. We are not specialists in this, but we can give you ideas and stretches and exercises to maybe help loosen it or get you active. All right. But with that said, thank you for attending. And we still got all 3 of you, fantastic. I mean, you didn't upset anyone. Thank you guys, you're the real champions out there. And we will see you again next week, 11 o'clock Monday, session 3, 40 seconds working. Let's get it. Have a good day. Enjoy the snow. I've got to walk up close now to end the stream. See you later.